Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll go play action for Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. He does it. Touchdown. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
19 tight.
Penix working from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're To take over at that spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay,
following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Judkins. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
To the air on first down. Sanders finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now. They need 7. Play action. Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Has some space inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Browns get 6 more on their early advantage.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lead up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. Works his way to the 35. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Browns parlay the interception into points.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie, he's putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Stay with Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Penix on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. The Browns on top early. More coming up after this quick break. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
First down from the 42. From the shotgun, Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Man in motion, out of the slot. They're going play fake with Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. LeJontay Wester to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
LeJontay Wester on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hold it ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Count.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, ready?
That's good for a Columbus 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. That's complete. David Njoku. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Start. Stop the line. Let go.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by J.D. Bertrand. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, go.
It's a design boot. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Hut.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the red zone now. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-possession game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Falcons 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. To the air with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interceptions and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be sent out block with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Pass hiking, 18. Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. About ready to go now. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Here we go on 4th down with Penix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now here he goes on the boot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Penix working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. He keeps it himself. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Robinson. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. So let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Trying for it with Penix. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They'll try to run it in. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Falcons, 19.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Wester on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready?
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Ready?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready?
Running the draw here with Judkins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Get it.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
first down from the 42.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, Judkins. Will cobble together a yard there. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Hold the ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
19. Deputy. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Come on, come on. 6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Quick pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Third down run from Judkins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 6-yard
line.
line.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Pack the 6, go.
To the air, Sanders. He has the touchdown. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23.
42. Falcons 19.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Penix to throw. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Penix now on first down. brother. It's another interception. Breaks the tackle. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Toss play here, Judkins. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Pass the 60. Come on.
Another game to Judkins. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
8.
Play action, Sanders. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Browns keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Penix here from the gun. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Falcons trail by 23 now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs from 37. On the give, here's Judkins. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Judkins on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's tackled for no gain. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing, Penix. And they pick him off again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns have it after forcing his 4th